All right, before we get out of here, we gotta clean up a little bit more on the. We used to call it the Drake Kendrick segment, and now I think we call it the Kendrick Drake segment. But man, the internet is really opinionated about this Drake guy. Jenkins and Jones' Twitter feed has been really clogged up for the last week or so. Has anything happened to change anyone? There's no new music out. Has anything happened to change either of your feelings about anything? And what do you think of the response to very emotional response to
I
John
mean,
suggesting that this affects Drake's legacy?
I mean, I think the biggest takeaway as the days progress and we're not getting any new music and it's still buzzing is this shit ain't going away, dog. This shit is not going away. We've reached the point now where it's like the memes are happening where we've got animators making funny ass clips of this shit. And it's like it's kind of reminiscent to when he turned Meek Mill into a laughing stock on the internet during that battle. Kendrick Meek Mill this dude, bro. Like we saw that there was a wrestler at AEW when they had a show in Canada, and he cracked the joke about how he was going to beat another wrestler's ass the way Kendrick beat Drake, and the crowd went wild in Canada. Like bro. Like I said, as time keeps going on, and we haven't gotten any music, and this shit just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's not going away.
My my wife showed me a picture of her homegirl who lives in Toronto, and there was a sign outside of a bar that said Kendrick won.
Damn.
In Toronto. Like, bruh, you feel me? And this is the thing with me, like, me saying this affects his legacy. Like, we talked about this in the group chat. Like, Jay-Z, niggas lose beats, I mean, beefs, you know what I'm saying? But when you're turned into a laughing stock, I sent y'all a video of a nun dancing a BBL Drizzy. Nigga, the entire world is laughing at this nigga, bro. He came out of this beef looking like a culture vulture that his whole, you know what I'm saying, his whole way of being is a facade. You know what I mean? They're dropping videos like Kendrick didn't have to give context or proof because everybody was dropping videos of Kendrick talk on dates with folks talking about the people who he mimics now or imitates now. You know what I mean? Were ignorant for speaking in a particular way. Like it's looking real nasty for him. I don't think I've seen this since like Ja Rule 50. Where like you made a nigga look where it's low key and booed when you're playing a song you were just dancing to 2 weeks prior. They're booing Drake songs in the club. Like you made a laughing stock in front of the world. I haven't seen this in a long time. So that's why I say it affects his legacy. Also, when you've seen him go up against, God MCs, he's got, dude, like Pusha T. Did he win anything? You know what I'm saying? He lied talking about I got this crazy ass fucking, song that's gonna I can't even drop. It's too crazy. He did a similar thing with this. He's got circles wrapped around him against real ones. You feel me? Like if you're getting embarrassed against the best rappers, like it's one thing losing, but getting embarrassed, bro, that affects your legacy. Instead of looking like a rapper that makes popular music, you like a pop star that, just happens to rap, nigga. You feel me? Because when it's time to rap and bar up, you getting smoked. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm at with it. And I think like, I said, fuck all the numbers. Like, it's cool in music and in record books and all that shit. But when the real ones are talking rap, the motherfuckers that he wants to respect him, they'll remember this shit. And they're going to be the ones saying, I don't know if he got smoked like this against Pusha T. And Kendrick, in every way, he lost. He didn't make the best song. He wasn't funnier. You know what I mean? Like he didn't have the best
he
bars.
Didn't do the best number. He didn't do the best numbers.
He didn't do the best numbers. In every way, he lost. And I think this is kind of like the reason I said it'll affect his career too, because Drake is on the down. You know what I'm saying? Like he's on the down side of his career. He's not making his hit slap. His shit ain't slapping as much. He's not as popping as much.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. I would say I don't even think that's an insult either. Like he was
no.
So
he was
just inevitably. Yes.
There was years when like when I was listening to the radio, every other song it felt like Drake was featured or it was a Drake song. There wasn't very few people that have reached as big as he is, if anybody. You know what I mean? But like he's on the downside where his music don't really move people as much. You know what I mean? So like you don't have the opportunity to you don't have you lost your fastball a little bit. So and you have to make up for this type of a loss. without the fastball, I don't know, G. We'll see.
Yeah, like you said, it's for sure a legacy altering moment for Drake. We'll see if it affects his success or his bottom line. We'll see how we'll see how the fans are going to stick beside him. But as far as like discussions about you wanting to be a God MC, about you wanting to be someone who got that pen working, of you wanting to be a guy who gets in the trenches and gets busy. No, you're not. You are not one of them. Because not only did you take, because like you said, Jay-Z took a loss. Yeah, plenty of all-time greats have a loss on their resume. But like that one loss is like, okay, shit happens. You can't win them all. But when you get two high-profile losses, right? Like that shifts shit from shit happens to, bro, you're just not built like this. This just ain't for you. You just aren't built, to get in the trenches and battle. You're not that guy. And the thing is, he didn't just lose to Pusha T and Kendrick. He got embarrassed by both of them.
And that's the thing. Like Jay lost. He got embarrassed. There's a big difference there. You feel me?
Yeah, and it's so funny because the two losses just illustrate just such a poignant point of, bro, you do not belong in the same ring with us. You know what I mean? With Pusha T, it's like, no, I really do this. You're a pop star. Stay over there. Same shit with Kendrick. Kendrick's like, no, motherfucker, I'm huge. I'm the second biggest rapper in the world, but I still get busy with this shit. You're not like me either, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's been like the biggest takeaway from these L's that he took from Push and Kendrick. It's like, you're just not them. And you want to be them. You like I said, you go to URL battles. You want to be that guy, but you're just not, dude.
And when he lost to Pusha, there was questioning his pen because they said he had ghostwriters. You feel what I'm saying? When he lost to Kendrick, they were questioning like where he belongs in the culture. You feel me? These are big things to be questioning about a dude that is in rap. That is supposed to be a God MC, bro. Like these are foundational things that are being taken away from your legacy. You feel me? So that's why I feel like you standing on shaky ground, nigga, after these two beefs. And you can still make bops for maybe you make a couple bops and people forget, but the ones you want to remember and respect will not.
Because ultimately, like, there obviously is a demonstration of skill. There's all this other stuff when you talk about two guys going back and forth, but it really is like fundamentally it's like a PR campaign. Who can change the narrative about the other person the most? Do you feel differently about Pusha T than you did before his skirmish with Drake? If you do, it's almost certainly you have more respect for him. But did you change the way you felt about Drake after that? Yes. That's why he lost. You could say whatever about, I have people laughing at Pusha, whatever, but he changed the opinion. You talked about the ghostwriter and obviously you're hiding a child. That is a meme reference. People use "you are hiding a blank" as that is a running joke off of Drake. And it's the same thing with Kendrick. Does anyone feel differently about Kendrick? Like, Drake lobbed allegations at him. I'm not saying that it's not fuck Kendrick if the allegations aren't true, but sure. I don't log onto the internet and see people like casual rap fans, non-interested parties feeling differently versus LeBron James somewhere. Like, Drake's people that he wants to respect him. LeBron James was somewhere dancing to Not Like Us, bro. Like
trying to see what.
Like with his stiff ass hips.
Right.
That man Kendrick told LeBron to keep his whole family away from that motherfucker. No.
But that's like, but you can't say that Drake, or even if you think Drake's a better rapper, even if you're such a Drake stan, you think his songs are better, whatever else, you can't say that Drake changed the public narrative about Kendrick more than Kendrick changed the public narrative about Drake. No one could believe that credibly because it's clearly not the case.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, Kendrick's boosted his resume off that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like a definitive moment in a Hall of Fame career for an all-time great rapper right now. Like, we're gonna look back on this as perhaps the best performance in battle and rap beef history when we look back at this coming from Kendrick. Because the songs that he gave us, like, for one, you got the verse on like that Heater, then Euphoria, crazy, then 616 in LA, crazy, then fucking Meet the Grams, Sinister, That shit like a fucking just a staging
Menacing.
record.
Yeah.
And then you got this fucking heater, Not Like Us, that's the biggest fucking single in the world right now. Like I said, we're gonna look back on this and be like, this was the greatest performance in a rap beef that we ever saw coming from Kendrick.
One thing I think though is I don't know if Drake had enough disdain in him to be able to battle with Kendrick. Kendrick really hated him. But Drake, I feel, wants the respect that he's not getting from Kendrick. In some way, he's like, he desires that. Kendrick doesn't give a fuck about
It's authenticity.
Drake. It's authenticity. So, like, yeah, Drake just came and did Drake shit, and Kendrick upped it on his ass. Like, this is who I really could be in this motherfucker if I wanted to. You know what I mean? But let me go back and do my art shit. You know what I mean? Because I could really wear all y'all niggas out. And I think we talked about J. Cole. You see the picture on the beach? You see him on the beach?
Decision maker of the year, bro.
In rap history, bro. I know these niggas. This is real hate. You know what I mean? Yo, I don't belong in this. And he is right. He is right. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be on that side of history, you know, and at the end of the day, he's like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with this. And it wasn't his business. And he did the exact thing. And we talked so much shit. I was like, nigga, it's just rap. It's just rap. What you scared of? You feel me?
Hands up if you fucked that one up. I mean,
nigga, blew it.
Accountability in media. You were right to set this one out.
Protect your peace, my G. Congrats to you. You made a great decision. And fuck us. Fuck me. You know what I mean? You made the right decision for you. Though, there's a lesson there. There's a lesson to be learned for sure. You said what, Tyler? What'd you say?
I still think that shit is hilarious, though. I don't think this takes any of the humor away from the situation of a motherfucker just hitting the Grandpa Simpson meme on a fucking rap beef. You know what I mean? So it's
funny, but I think it's not as funny being that I understand it so much. I thought it was just for me when I first saw it, I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. It was unfathomable, bro. You are one of the best rappers in the world. This just ain't rap, nigga. It ain't just about rap. This is real hate, motherfucker. You know what I mean? He coming for people's necks. Let me get out the way. I got children to feed. You know what I mean?
It's a beach over here. Like, he took a picture with that fan. She walked up on him. He was sitting on the beach writing.
Bro,
like,
nigga, probably not even raps. Poetry. You know what I mean?
He was writing prayers of gratitude to his own decision making.
To his God. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Yeah. First ballot Hall of Fame decision maker. All right. That's all the time we got for today. If you want more Jenkins and Jonez in your life, I have good news for you. We're going live on Thursday. Since we got two games from different series on Thursday, we'll be live tomorrow night. If you're listening to this on the podcast, youtube.com/@JenkinsandJones. You could come hang out with us after Thursday's games. You could throw some stuff in the chat. I haven't asked Jackson about the chat. Jackson, are we missing anything we should be responding to?
Just some good commentary and jokes about the Drake Kendrick stuff. One person, who was it? Paul said he went to trivia in Detroit tonight and Drake got booed because he was an answer. Elijah said, yeah.
That's Detroit would be towards the top of the list of cities I don't want mad at me.
Exactly. Yeah. But also, like, that's a big music city. You know what I'm saying? Detroit gets hella respect in this space where he's in, and they booing that man. At trivia.
You're getting booed at trivia.
At the mere mention of him. Not even his music, bro.
By the nerds. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. By the nerds. I respect a good trivia player too, though. I that's no, you know what I mean?
My wife, an all-time trivia.
Bro, I already know that. You probably cold too, ain't you?
I have like things like specific windows. I think if you put Tyler, Shar, and Rodney together, you and me could like keep them entertained while they were winning. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna crack a couple jokes, brother. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anybody want drinks? Someone run to the bar. You know what I mean? Mike, Tyler, what you drinking? It's on me, brother.
I'm right there with you, bro. I might like Tyler might he might remember something very specific with like a two words in the wrong place, and I'd be like, oh, wasn't it this? Yeah. Like that's what I would contribute.
I probably got one good surprising answer, like some every weird night. Shit that I remember. Sure. But that's I'm not the ringer. I'm definitely a role player. I'll enter the offense. That's all we gonna do. You know what I mean?
I'm
For sure.
Hartenstein. I'm gonna give you one offhanded pass that's better than you expect it to be.
Right. That's
Yeah.
me. Yeah, I respect it. Also, I do call my barber out on the bullshit. We got to do that. I just wanted that to be known. I do check my barber when he be on that weirdo shit. I just want that to be known by the folks. That's my nigga, but I do be checking him. But anyway,
I only check people with my ethnicity on their beliefs.
I get that. I get that.
I've never told. I've never told.
Like,
yeah, for sure. I've never told
like,
a
bro,
black
look
friend
at
of
it
mine,
this
like,
way.
that's a little over the line on gay people. Like I've never. I never said it, bro. I just.
Bro, I'll be saying it like, come on, man. Look at it this way. You feel me? And he's, you know, he'll get a little more reasonable when I say that. You know, I feel it's my responsibility.
Does he get a little annoyed at you? Like, let me have fun. Like I'm the barber.
When it's just ridiculous shit, ridiculous shit that doesn't matter and it's not hurtful, I'll be like, yo, so tell me more. You know what I mean? When he's talking about Jesus coming back on a spaceship, you know what I mean? Oh, bro, let's run it. But when he's talking about shit that,
what kind of engines does it have?
Right. When he's talking about like shit could be right. How many? You know what I mean? Full exhaust. You know what I mean? How many horse? 8 feet is that motherfucker, right? You know what I mean? No, but let's get into it, brother. You know what I mean? But
what's the max speed? How fast does the Jesus spaceship go?
How does Mach 12 feel? You know what I mean? To Jesus, does he feel it? You know, but I mean, like, but when it's hurtful shit, I'm like, come on, bro. You feel me? Because it's my homie. I got to be able to tell him that. We got to have these conversations. So yeah.
Anything else from the chat, Jackson? Sorry, we sort of ran away with that one.
No, that was just about it. Other than that's okay. Other than Elijah said that the streets are saying Adonis is going to be mad when Drake steals his girlfriend.
Oh, that made my stomach hurt.
God.
Oh, that's
jeez.
Bro, did y'all see that comment section on Nice Kicks posted the Nikes that he's dropping? Have y'all seen the comment section on that?
No.
Inflamed, bro. Just
a comment section from Nice Kicks is getting flamed.
So he is getting flamed. Someone said, I bet you won't have I bet you won't press these up in size 7, you know, because he tried to crack the little Kendrick joke and shit. But
that's cool.
they're calling them like the pedophile 8s and all that shit. Like the internet's turning on this dude, bro. He's got like 1 million dislikes on Heart 6.
That's
on YouTube.
Wild.
That is crazy,
I mean, this is the thing. Like that feels like Ja. That feels like one day you the coldest motherfucker. Everybody listen to your shit, and you played everywhere, and then the next day you a wankster, nigga, and nobody wants to be associated with you. You know what I mean?
It's the same shit. 50 Cent and Kendrick posed the same fundamental question. Y'all really like this motherfucker for real?
Let me ask you a question. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody ever asked the niggas a question. Look at this nigga. You know what I mean? Like, should he be saying nigga? Well, you know, it's a little cringe. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, though. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, crazy.
The homie Chris Leeper Rosebug22 on Twitter, who's been a longtime listener of the show, just tweeted at us a library's TikTok making fun of Drake using an ostrich puppet, bro. I mean, like, I just like an honest to God ostrich puppet. Look at it.
This
is crazy, bro. Like I just I don't know. The Kendrick, I don't know if y'all have seen this or if this is big outside of Southern California, but that certified boogeyman, that's one that will live forever. Like every high school football player is gonna have that in his bio for fucking 6 years. You know what I mean? Like everyone's taking that here. All the young kids are taking that and running with it. And I told y'all, friend of mine who teaches at Poly, they said like he did a poll and it was like the children have turned on Drake. And obviously we're on kind of Kendrick's home turf out here, but like this, I don't know, man. It's crazy, spooky.
Yeah, that certified boogeyman. And the thing is, he said that after he said the line that I think is like definitive of the whole beef, where he said, "Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas." Like that's been his whole thesis statement. That has been
That
what
shit
he-
made me want to
Kendrick
dance.
impression,
Nigga,
bro.
just
That's a
hearing
good
that.
Kendrick impression,
Sometimes you gotta
Tyler.
pop out and show niggas.
You
I don't know
gotta
what
pop
time
out
it is.
and show
dude.
niggas. Certified boogie. Run the skull on him. So yeah, like bro. Just like I said, I think it's the best performance we've ever seen in a rap beef ever.
It's just crazy. He outbopped Drake though. So this is your dude, right? Let me show you what time it is.
Yeah.
Like I'm not only gonna beat him on my shit where I'm a better rapper. I'm gonna go to his arena and play an away game and cook this fucking nigga.
Yeah.
Insane, bro.
All right, y'all. Like I said, we'll be live again on Thursday night.
Last comment from the chat before we go. I apologize for stepping on your outro, Mike. Paul chimed back in and said the situation is getting a bit untenable for Mr. Craig.
That's a worse insult you can have.
Indeed, that's yeah. You know, that's a great way to end. We needed that. That was a good, nice little period on this pod.
That's the meanest thing anyone said about him. He's a certified untenable, bro. That's tough.
The NBA playoffs are heating up, and so is the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. With same-game parlays, live betting, odds boosts, and so much more. Don't miss out as the NBA postseason winds down.
Oh boy, the playoffs have gotten fun. The Nuggets Timberwolves series is crazy, and we are locked in to see who comes out of Mavericks Thunder as well. And if you're new to DraftKings, you got to check this out. New customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets instantly.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Jenkins. That's code JENKINS Jenkins for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.